right, what's going on, Dangerous Grounds Network? This is a 3% Morning Show with your host, Big Motherfucking Country. What's happening? Thank God it's fucking Friday, last day of the week. We to go into the weekend. Get a drink on, get a sip on, get your twerking on, do whatever it is the fuck you do. Have a good weekend. Go out there, dance your ass off, party your ass off. Hike your ass off, camp your ass off, fish your ass off. Hell, do anything. Just do it to the fullest of your abilities and make sure that you always put 115% into everything that you do every damn day. You got to. You're 100% on time. Want to thank all the listeners to the compound last night. Holy shit, did we have a fucking damn ball with that. Holy crap. And we had over 60 fucking listeners. We had over 450 fucking messages in the chat room, man. That was fucking badass. So, from here on out, on Friday and Saturday nights, we will be having the compound live on the Dangerous Grounds Network on Friday and Saturday nights. Friday nights, we will be having what is called Silky Sips with Miss Juliet. She will be throwing some trivia questions at us, and all us contestants must be drinking at least 6 shots underway by the time the fucking party starts. So that way, somebody's got a fucking advantage, because my dumb ass ain't. What's going on, Big Ron? Morning, Sweet Pea. Ron was in the chat group with us last night. Ron, dude, like your last message in the chat group last night that said "fuck the damn Yankees," dude, that was the last chat I seen all fucking night long. That was the last one, and we went over 450 fucking messages in the chat group last night, and we had over 60 listeners at the same fucking time, man. So we hit new records last night, man. Those are records that I can say right there are fucking setting, because other shows don't have that. But yeah, so we're going to have that every Friday and Saturday night. I'm waiting on my minions to get back to me. We might keep it at 10 Eastern. We might push it on back one more hour to 11 Eastern time, so that way you folks out there in the Central Time Zone and the fucking Mountain Time can, get your kiddos and whatnot put in bed and get ate and all that stuff, and get ready for some Silky Sip trivia on Friday nights. Saturday nights is pretty much, it's whatever. We will have a small format set up for the show, so that way, we got some shit to talk about, some shit to fuck around with, some people to fuck around with. Hell, we might even do some fucking prank calls. I thought that might be kind of fun, huh, Ron? Being up that late at fucking night, somebody's got to have their ass up, especially out in California. So we'll be looking some stuff up for that. This will be one of those things, man, where we just go out and we have a blast. So you got your freedom of speech, right? Well, by God, Dangerous Grounds Network is really giving your freedom of speech. We want everybody to be outspoken as fuck. So email us at dgn1980@my.com. If there's people y'all want to jump on the show and hustle around with us, somebody will have a day make hay. I ain't gonna prank call you, man. Hell, I'm talking about like businesses and shit, like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Walmart, Bilo, businesses and shit, dude. I wouldn't do that to you, man. And you gotta be on, man. You gotta be on and uh-oh. Get it right, get it tight, baby. Get it right, get it tight. We're gonna bring some hellacious laughter to the weekends, man. we're gonna bring some Hellacious weekend, some funny ass weekends to come up, man. With the compound. It is called the compound, no holds bars, for the simple reason is there is no limits to what we say, what we do. There is no limitations. The only thing we're not going to do is we're not going to jump on Facebook Live, and we're not going to get naked or anything like that. It's just something like that. I know me and Juliet are planning a little something for the show that should really blow some fucking minds. We got all kinds of shit coming up, man. So we got the new show starting this week. Brandy's Fight for Life on Monday. Tuesday, the second episode of Fight for Our Freedom radio show. Then we got the Patriot Ride Over the Road, and then we got Patriot Talk on or Patriot Heart Radio. My bad, excuse me. I don't have my calendar in front of me, so I'm not looking at it. And that's my dumb ass fault. Oh yeah, I got you with a good time, buddy. We are definitely planning that. Yeah, there was some very, very interesting and eye-sparkling conversation after the show last night. That's going to be kind of fun, and y'all don't get to see it. We're just gonna throw all kinds of shit at you. So y'all be listening. Get ready out for Friday and Saturday night with Compound. Like I said, Thursdays with Patriot Heart Radio with Doc Collins. Patriot Ride Over the Road with Adi Hodges on Wednesday nights. Fight for Our Freedom on Tuesday nights. And then Brandy's Fight for Life on Monday nights. So, those are all 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern times. So for everybody out there in the Central and whatnot, it still gives y'all a little bit of time to get down and do what you got to do. And then, of course, if y'all don't catch the shows, you can always go back and download the podcast. Download that sucker, man. Share it out there, man. Get people's interest, man, because we're one of a kind, man. For real. This is one of a kind. Anybody can do internet radio, but I mean, shit, man. It just, it's one of a kind. So, all right. Without further ado, here comes some mandatory Metallica. One from the Injustice for All. Right, there goes someone from Metallica and Justice for All. Hey, one thing I want to mention real quick. Everybody keep the great state of Texas and Louisiana and everybody's prayers today. I haven't checked this morning yet, but the last time I looked last night, there was a Category 3 hurricane headed towards the Gulf Coast of Texas and Louisiana. It was supposed to hit around Corpus Christi, which wasn't far from me, actually. The blunt of the hit is supposed to be right there around Corpus Christi's area. Secondary impacts are San Antonio, right around Fort Sam Houston, getting secondary effects, and then, from so on and so on. Ron, you might be getting some bad weather because of that storm, man. You know how Texas likes to get all them storms, man, and then the Gulf Coast be pushing that shit on up into the state. So you right there next state line with Texas on the way up, man. So you right there on that track and getting some of that that third and fourth shots of fucking bad fucking weather, dude. So yeah, man. Y'all keep them folks in your minds. We got Fort Sam Houston out there in San Antonio. It's the #1 burn trauma center out there in the state of Texas and stuff. So there are patients and stuff out there. What I got from Rainbow's yesterday. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Well, at least you're not in fucking Kansas, right? At least you ain't losing shit over to that fucking place. But yeah, y'all keep Texas and Louisiana in y'all's prayers today. We want to make sure that they are being taken care of and whatnot. So it's it's one of those things, man. You just got to make sure that your own is taken care of. I'm sure everybody will. I'm sure everybody will make just fine out of everything. Hopefully it dies down. To be honest, they didn't show it getting up above a Category 3, so it should be okay. Hopefully it'll die down to where it's just a Category 2, and they just get hit with some just really bad fucking stormy weather, rather than them big ass fucking winds. So we'll see what happens with that. Talking to the compound, talking to my peeps. We checking out the news and checking out some storylines. I know somebody did send me a clip. Somebody sent me a clip. So in motherfucking Delaware, how about these sons of bitches are digging up fucking Confederate graves? What the fuck? Really? It's gotten that bad to where your asses are out there fucking digging up Confederate graves. And you try to do it in secret, and it's getting let the fuck out. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Really? Is it that fucking bad? Is it a Yankee thing? Or is it a racist group thing? Or y'all just trying to really push a motherfucker to the edge to where they come out there and just really get fucking physical with your ass? Because if I was living in the state of Delaware and I'm from the motherfucking South, that'd be your ass handed to you in a fucking basket. I would literally take a samurai sword and chop your ass cheeks off and hand them to you in a basket. Say, here's your ass, kiss it. Because that's fucked up, man. I mean, grave sites shouldn't be bothered, period. I don't care if you're white, black, Mexican, Indian, whatnot. Y'all shouldn't be messing with graves, point blank in a sentence. That's just disrespect. That's disrespect to the people who aren't here anymore. That's just fucking disrespectful, man. I mean, yeah, you got all these movies and TV shows and stuff talking about Indian graves and stuff like that. Oh, that they'll It's bad luck. You'll get cursed and all that shit. No, I don't believe in that shit. But you know fucking what, dude? I do believe in fucking respect and showing honor in for those who were here before us. We did inherit the earth from the people that came before us. So we should try to leave it in better fucking shape than what we got it in, right? But instead we're tearing it down and fucking making it worse than what the fuck was brung to us. But that's where you got people like, the Dangerous Grounds Network and PWI and Team Red, White, Blue and all these other people out here who's trying to make a difference and who's trying to make a big ass change into at least the, United States. I mean, shit. It's saddening to see all this shit go on. Especially for people like myself, we're fucking positive fucking people. That's bullshit, but, like I said, we are living history right now. We are in that racial/religion fucking war right now. It fucking sucks. My kids got to see this. I see Anthony just jumped online, so he must be up getting ready for work. Son, if you're listening, hey, I love you. Tell your sister I said, hey, I love her too. Gotta go see my babies here sometime soon. Hold on one. All right, let's get into a little bit of Madison Rising here. Here comes some. Let's do some Heaven Seas. Yeah, here comes some Heaven Seas by Madison Rising. This our rage. All right, that's a little bit of Heaven Seas by Madison Rising, the Battered But Not Broken album. Hey, you know what? Madison Rising, y'all fucking rock. Y'all the most patriotic band in the United States of fucking America. Hands fucking down. Anybody else that says otherwise is lost or ever living fucking cotton picking mind. So, you know, we are, so we're rocking out here and, you know, bringing you some good morning freaking news and, you know, try to get, you know, everybody kind of back off the coast a little bit. Don't want nobody getting that. No, we don't want nobody getting hurt out there, especially, you know, family and friends and loved ones and whatnot. You know, we love every last one of you. And, you know, it's badass what some of y'all are out there doing on your own personal time. You know, it's badass, man. You got all these groups out here trying to make an impact and whatnot, which is badass. And you know, then you got all the nonprofits and the companies out there trying to do more stuff. You know what? There's actually a lot of big ass patriotism. There's actually a lot of fucking American love out there, but there's so much of it that, you know, we're all spread out into kind of like little separate groups that, you know, you don't get to see all of it all the freaking time. So, you know, hence to one of the reasons why Operation I Got Your Six came about is trying to bring all these little bitty ass groups together. But, you know, some people are out on mission and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's all good. I'll get in the hood as always. You know, it's you know, we got some badass stuff coming around. Even after the compound last night, now we got, you know, guys from some of these groups, some of the CEOs and stuff, you know, ready to come on to the show, man. They're ready to get that voice spoken out and spread out about. So hell, we might have a special guest on either tonight or tomorrow night on the compound, or hell, we might just do a special Dangerous Grounds radio show. Maybe tomorrow afternoon sometime with one of the CEOs from the group. I know in the 22 now is wanting to jump on, so you know, we'll definitely be doing some looking and researching around. You know, it's great to see everybody wanting to jump in and really get into DG Network. You know, we're here for everybody, not just one certain group of people. Not just one clique of people. We're here for all the people. We got your all. We got all of you. All of you all the way around you. I got you 369, 80, 12. I got you 360. I got everything. I'm trying to anyway. You know, so some of y'all hard to keep up with. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all be running around, pew, 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 like my kids on fucking candy. Like they ate a bag of Skittles before they tried to go to bed when they was freaking 8 years old. Holy shit. You know what? I never believed in sugar rushes until I was a parent. Never believed in until I was a parent. And after I became a parent and actually seen a kid eat candy and then turn around and start acting like a crackhead with no crack to fucking smoke on, I was like, holy shit. What the hell is this? Oh no. End up staying up for hours and hours and hours before you even got to go to bed. You know that? Holy shit, man. I tell you what, man, them kids, dude, they can stay up all freaking hours because of that shit. Like, no lie. You know, it's like jet fuel, and it's like, holy shit, wait a minute. I didn't give you this before. What the fuck? Hold on. It's freaking crazy, man. It's freaking crazy what these kids will fucking move on these days. You know, and now that we're putting all these other fucking chemicals and shit in, you know, they ain't no telling what they're really doing now. So, you know, and whatnot. So we got a bit coming on here called The Whitest Thing Ever. One of the from Tony Rock, one of the new bits that I found that I actually really like. Hope y'all enjoy it. This is The Whitest Thing Ever by Tony Rock in the Laugh Factory.
I was at the airport flying here. I was flying here last week. I saw arguably the whitest thing I ever saw in my life in the airport on the way here. Now, granted, I've seen some white shit. Like, I've been to Disneyland before. I've seen an episode of Big Bang Theory before. I was like, this shit is white. But what I saw in the airport topped both of those. I saw a white guy in the airport make a citizen's arrest. Even the white people like, holy shit, that's white. And this is why it was the whitest thing I ever saw, because the motherfucker said, you stand right there, I'm making a citizen's arrest. And I was like, yo, this is the whitest fucking thing I ever saw in my life. And he was so serious. Now here's the story, okay? I'll give you the story, I gotta give you the story. I'm flying New York, LA. I'm flying out of gate B1, right? Gate B2, plane just landed. So everybody's getting off the plane, and there's a sign. I gotta give you the whole story. There's a sign on the wall right here that says baggage claim with an arrow pointing that way. 99% of the people that got off the plane look at the sign, and they go, baggage claim, let's head to baggage claim. Now, granted, there's an elevator door right here, right? One little white girl, like 16, 17 years old, gets off the plane, looks at the sign, presses the button for the elevator. This is gate B2. Now, I'm at gate B1 watching the whole thing happen. In true Negro fashion, I don't want to get involved. So I see she's making a mistake. I could have easily been like, hey, white girl, no, it's down there. But I didn't give a fuck. So I sat right there with my headphones on like, ha, 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 ha. I made a song up and everything. White girl going the wrong way. White girl going the wrong way. So she gets on the elevator, presses the button, doors close, goes down. Now, apparently, this is the elevator that takes people down to the plane to load and unload the plane. So she realizes she made a mistake, gets back on, comes back up. It took the whole thing took like a minute. So when she gets off the elevator, when she came back up, white guy sitting at gate B1 with us, he fucking jumps into full white guy mode. He sees her get off the elevator, he's like, I didn't know white people pace before they make their stance. He was like, he was pissed. Did anybody see that? Anybody see that? Anybody see that? And there's another white guy like, what happened? What happened? He looks at me like to see if I was gonna back him up. Like, yeah, I saw it. I didn't want to get involved. He looked dead at me. I was like. So the other white guy's like, what happened? He's like, she went down to the plane and came back up without authorization. Without authorization. He kept saying that. I was like, white people really care about authorization? Like, niggas go where they want to go. Like, just so you know. Are you authorized to be here? Are you authorized to kiss my ass? So the other white guy's like, wow, yeah, she went down. He's like, yeah, she went down and came back up without authorization. And then he stops the white girl. Excuse me. And she stops like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's like, I thought it was baggage claim. I went down and came back up. It was so I'm gonna go get my bag. No. You can't go down. You don't have the authorization to go down near the plane. So you stand right there, and I was like, oh shit, it's getting white. You stand right there. I'm phoning this in. I'm making a citizen's arrest. And he pulled his cell phone out and dialed the number. Like, I'm at gate B1. You should send somebody over here. I'm making a citizen's arrest. And security came. So now I was like, yo, what the fuck is that number he dialed? Because I'm pretty sure niggas don't know it. And security came. Like, they really came over. It's like, airport security, they don't give a fuck. They're like high school dropouts and shit. He came over eating a slice of pizza. Like, well, what happened? And he's like, she went down to the plane and came back up without any authorization. And the security guard didn't give a fuck. He's like, okay, sir, have a seat, sir, have a seat. Went to the white girl, like, what happened? She's like, I went down. Go get your bag. I don't give a fuck. Go get your bag. Now he comes back over to our section, like, yeah, you see that? I get involved. There's a problem with America. People don't get involved. I see something, I say something. I get involved. We were like, good for you, motherfucker. What, you want, a cookie, motherfucker? Now the plane's board, he's telling everybody a story. So then I said, you stand right here. I'm making a citizen's arrest. Everybody's like, yeah, good for you, sir. Can you walk? Can you walk, please? Can you just walk? Plane takes off. He's telling the flight attendant she coming through with the drinks. And then I said, she pushing the cart like, apple juice, orange juice, motherfucker. What you want?
All right, that's a little bit of Tony Rock, the whitest thing ever. I got to picture that dude making this fucking citizen arrest, man. You looking like some Tall, skinny white guy, probably about 6'2", glasses, bald hair, maybe a couple of frizzies that are black and gray. Got the little pocket commando, you know, the little thing that goes in your breast pocket of your shirt. But he's got, you know, his collared dress shirt on with the little pocket protector with all his fucking pins and his note cards and his notepad and his, you know, little shit in there. And he's carrying around his man purse around with his fucking his computer bag and his fucking suitcase. You know, just one of those corporate America little geeky guys that, you know, who make a shit ton of fucking money, who are smart as fuck, but has no common sense, bless your fucking hearts at all, on what's really going on in today's society. I'm for real, holy shit. Yo, so we're diligently working already this morning on the Compound Show. I fucking love y'all, man. Y'all are so fucking motivating, man. Yeah, you know, talk about motivation. Motivation, fuck y'all motivated. You know, I started thinking up the other night, I was sitting there listening to Madison Rising a couple of nights ago, and I was like, you know what? We should make some fucking heavy metal songs out of some old fucking Army March cadences. What you think about that, Ryan? Should we make, you know, would you like to hear the C-130 song, fucking hardcore heavy metal coming at your ass? I think that would be pretty badass myself, but we shall see. I gotta go see my tattoo guy, man. It's about time to get a little touch up. That and I'm craving some fucking ink, so it's definitely about that time. So we thank God it's fucking Friday. Everybody, welcome to the Dangerous Grounds Network. This is the 3% Morning Show with your host, the one and only Big Country. Hope everybody's having a great, fabulous fucking morning so far. Get up, have your coffee with your kids, and you know, with your honeydews, your honey's to-do list. Some of you might be out on the road traveling. Be safe. You know, always have a backup plan. You know, fucking love everybody out there, man. Everybody's doing great. There's some great positivity out there, but there's also some BS going on. Like in freaking Delaware, y'all need to put the freaking graves back. That, it still puts a bug up my ass, but hard work, drippity drop. Hell yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Ron. Right there, baby. We need to take those and we need to turn those into some heavy metal fucking songs right there. Like some hardcore heavy metal songs. I wonder if I could get Madison Rising to do a couple for me. I let them stick it on their album and stuff like that, of course. But man, that would be badass to get into something like that, man. You know, that would be really easy to make fucking music videos out of too. Honestly. Yeah, that ain't nothing but just having some guys out there, you know, doing some cadence, man. Marching up and down the street. Saying, ooh, what did he do? So yeah, man, you know, y'all doing great out there, man. Y'all got some great positive shit going on. You know, y'all doing great out there. You know, kids are doing great. You know, y'all are just absolutely freaking amazing, freaking Americans, man. I really can't say that enough because all y'all need to hear that. Holy shit, my phone will not stop this morning. Wow, it's gonna be a busy fucking day today. All right, so let's get into some more rocking your freaking head off. The only thing I can foresee is the copyright. Right? Yeah, you know, Ron, you're absolutely right on that. That is something that we'll have to definitely look into to see if it is copyrighted by somebody. I'm pretty sure the government might have something on it somewhere. Who knows? And who knows, man? Somebody might not. You know, we can always alter some shit or come up with some new cadences, you know. But you don't know. You never know. Some stuff that I've seen and heard out there, you know, people just, they just kind of make up to, and it kind of sticks, you know, with the company or something like that. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. It is a small army, so, you know, I have learned that. Even though, you know, we're 1% of America, and there's hundreds of thousands of freaking soldiers, man. You'd be surprised on how often we actually bump into each other. You know, just traveling or coming across duty stations and stuff like that. Y'all honestly be actually kind of like, wow, I actually do bump into each other quite often. Yeah, we actually do. Especially now that social media is up and we can kind of see what everybody else is doing, then it's not nowhere near as bad as, what it used to be on not knowing what's going on. So I have to say yeah, I ended up bumping into a couple people in basic training while I was out and about. Some of my old ex-drill sergeants. I've seen all kinds of battles all over the fucking place, man. You see people from different duty stations and stuff that you were at. First duty station, of course not. Second duty station, no. But that third one, when you hit that third duty station, that's where everybody starts popping back up. Actually, for me, it was on my second one, but it's pretty badass. So it's really nice to see, especially old friends and stuff like that. It's pretty freaking awesome. All right, so righteous. Let's get into some more music here. What should we play? How about some Sevendust? Let's get into some Sevendust here. It's been a while since, I actually seen Sevendust out in Grafenveer in 2008. They actually came out to Graf and played for us, man. That was actually fucking a badass show. Here's Driven by Sevendust. Got you, Ron. All right, that's some Driven by Seven Dust. Hey man, them motherfuckers were badass when they came out the graft, man. I was dating the supply clerk at the time. Which, hey man, hey, y'all ever date anybody in your own fucking units? Date the supply clerk. If she looks good, if she's nice, she's sweet, date the supply clerk. Because you don't ever have to worry about having a roommate, because that's what they're in charge of, is your rooms in the barracks. So they can always make it look like you have one, but not actually have one. So me and the supply clerk, we dated, she kept me in my, it's like a suite. You got one door, you walk in, you go into the dining area or your little kitchenette, so to speak. And then you got two more doors. You got one door into each rooms, and then you shared the bathroom. So, it's all German built shit, which was really fucking nice. I mean, they had some really nice barracks. They had no AC, just gas heat. But I went in there, and of course, I threw up girly posters and all that shit, man. I had them smell good candles in that motherfucker. Damn, first sergeant come by during the week for damn room inspections. Yeah, I'm good to go. He walks in, gets his little peek on, and then hauls ass out of there. One day I actually did the having connections with S1 on leave forms. Hey, try connections with that too. S1 clerks always good to have in your back pocket too, Bubba. That's right, because they be typing up them leave forms. Hey, give me some extra days. They don't be taking that many days off. So in some posts, they just fuck up and not even fucking count your days. I know Fort Lee done that a couple times, thank God. But, yeah, man, we just sit there, and that was one thing. She's like, you don't have a roommate because of me, right? And I was like, yes, and I appreciate it. Thank you so very fucking much. She goes, well, I can't have nobody up there in my fucking man's room, so I was like, well, hell, if it ever happens, I'll just come move in your fucking room. Shit, it's not like your roommate's here all the fucking time. Hell, her roommate was about all Mr. Range Man in Germany. Hell, her roommate was dating the guy that ran the fucking ranges for us. So she kind of had it made. Hell, that girl wasn't but like fucking 5'1", 5'2", and the girl I was dating was about 5'2", 5'3", I don't know, 5'4". Katie, how tall are you? I know she's listening somewhere. She's like a sister to me nowadays, though, man. She's a really fucking great friend, and she's a badass fucking soldier, man. She just went back in. She's down in Texas too, so we hopefully get to see some of our battles here at some point in time soon. Trying to go back down to San Antonio myself to get this fucking foot chopped off. Yeah, man, it was pretty nice. You kept hearing people, don't date people in your own unit. You don't want to cause conflict in between the strength and the power of us being able to deploy. Yes, you're absolutely right. I agree with you on that. I do. But if you could be two grown adults about it, like me and Katie were, of course, and say, hey, look, we need to sit down and we need to say this right here, that if something happens, that we're able to walk away from this like an adult and not sit here and flip the fuck out and go ape shit on each other or anything like that, because, of our jobs. And we did. We ended up splitting up, but, we done it very, very professionally and whatnot. People knew, but they didn't know. Whenever you stopped seeing Brian and Katie walk together, everybody kind of knew, because you couldn't see really one of us without the other, honestly. Unless we were at work and it's lunchtime, you really wasn't seeing us together. So, and then, Seven Dust came down before we deployed. And all of a sudden, we're hearing, hey, everybody head to the MWR. Seven Dust is here. Seven Dust is here. They just fucking landed. I'm like, when the fuck did Seven Dust get here? When the fuck they put this out? This was before the MWR became a really big fucking thing on post. And I know at Fort Riley, the MWRs there, man, were like fucking magnificent. I mean, they had their own movie theater rooms, kick back in the damn lazy boy recliners and shit, fucking chilling and watching movies and shit. playing all kinds of sports, doing all kinds of shit out there, man. I mean, for real, it's great to see stuff like that. And then, of course, you had to have your liaisons. So you had your NCOIC, and then you had, their little E4 or E3, which, it gave them promotion points and stuff. They got to go on there and plan stuff for the MWR and stuff like that. They got some good volunteer time out of it, which is one of the things that are very, very hard to get in the military is that volunteer service ribbon. That's where they keep track of your volunteer hours and stuff like that. So, hey, if any of you active duty on here listening and you don't know about your volunteer service medal, then you need to go check that out. It's volunteer hours. It must be written down. You need to check with your company first, though, because volunteer hours based on your duty station, which is bullshit, yes, because the regulation should be the regulation, not depending on what chain of command thinks is best from duty station to duty station. So, that's but it's a nice ribbon to have. It's a nice award to have because you always like giving back to your community. And then it's one of those awards that are a little hard to get, so they are a little bit up there in your promotion points too. So, that's what we need to do. We need to have a segment on one of the shows that are just, dedicated to helping our brothers and sisters fucking get promoted, man. We got so much shit. Took me 10 years to get my volunteer hours. Damn, 10 years, Ron? That shit took me a fucking year, bro. Took me a year. Took me a year. Every fucking weekend, man, was nonstop. It was nonstop. I mean, it was straight on getting it, baby. Mine was, I had to turn in 500 hours. How many did you have to turn in, Ron? I don't know what it is now, but I know I definitely was turning in 500 hours for my volunteer service ribbon. And it's been so damn long since I looked up any AR regulations or anything like that too, man. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot out there that's probably changed and hasn't changed and whatnot. I know from talking to Katie last, I was actually talking to her the other morning. She said it is a big change since we were last in. She goes, it has changed so much. Even the short time that she's been out, she ain't been out long, over 200 hours in Stewart and quite a bit in Germany. Yeah, Germany gets fucking nuts, man. I mean, shit, dude. Come on, you remember what it's like, dude. What was it? 5,000 euros for them to go get a fucking driver's license, and then they wanted to charge us damn 10,000 euros to get fucking hunting and fishing license. I'm like, dude, you're out of your fucking mind. Kiss my ass. But yeah, I didn't think there was a set amount either. That's why I said, look on the lookout for your company or battalion based, what they decide on. Because at Fort Lee, it was 300 hours. That's why I was able to get mine in a year. And then Fort Riley, it was like 500 to 800. I know they bumped it up on one guy, and I was like, that's bullshit, man. This guy almost got his volunteer service medal, then they turn around and bump the shit up. Y'all can't do that, man. Give the man his shit. Of course, it's one of my guys. So I'm definitely fucking in somebody's ass. I hate when they fucking take shit away from my guys. Hell no. These motherfuckers out here busting their ass earning that shit. Because they would sit there and they'd be like, Sergeant Conwell, how in the hell is everybody that comes through your squad just excelling? What the fuck are you giving them? You got like cheat sheets and stuff? I'm like, no. I just tell my guys straight up how it is. Hey, look, take my advice or not. This is my advice. You're just coming in. Take these next 2 years and apply it to your fucking school. Go get an associate's degree in general studies. So that way, if you ever got the thought of wanting to become a fucking officer anytime soon, seeing how that you're 18 years of age, then your bachelor degree will just consist on your permanent or your base courses that you need for that degree. You won't have to worry about taking any maths, any Englishes, or any of that other bullshit. This will be straight up for you, just your degree. And you can go into ROTC and you can do all that shit and whatnot and not have to worry about, school or any time or school time or anything like that. It'll be all right there ready for you. And then whenever you hit your E5 or you go out to go green to gold or something like that, by the time you're back, dude, then your party time can be set. Go out there, make rank, make that money, get yourself set up for success. And, after my little motivational speech, usually within a couple of days, the soldiers are back. Hey, Sergeant Conwell, can we sit down and go over a plan? Let's get me a plan set up so I can go out here and be successful in my career. And hell yeah. Justin Mills is one of the guys that I'm very, very proud of. Shit, man, this guy came in the age of 18 and just started blowing shit up. I mean, PT tests, knocking them out the water, going to boards, just blowing these boards up, man. Soldier of the month, NCO of the month. Dude, this motherfucker made E5 in 2 years. I was super fucking proud of him. And I told him, I was like, dude, I'll tell you right now, I can normally call off my soldiers whenever I see them. I can tell you about how long it's going to take you to make E5. I was like, you were one of the ones that I said within 2 years. It can be done. Yes, point systems are high for maintenance and supply and shit like that, but it can be done if you put your mind to it and take off with it. So, that's what we got on that. All right, so we're approaching the 9 o'clock hour. This is the Dangerous Gals Network. This is the 3% Morning Show with your host, the one and only Big Country. So, are we going to have the compound tonight? I say, fuck yeah. Got the guys diving in some news clips right now. It looks like we're going to have plenty to talk about tonight, I'm sure. There's just from what I've seen already from kind of fishing around, yeah, we're gonna have plenty to talk about tonight. I don't know if we'll be doing Sippy Sip trivia tonight. Probably not. I don't know. We'll talk to Miss Juliet about that. Miss Jules. I'm just gonna call her Miss Jules. Might as well go ahead and get that nickname out the way. Looks like Thomas is going to be back with us tonight. Looks like Adi's going to be back with us tonight. It looks like we're going to have some special guests coming up here in the next couple of days, maybe tomorrow. We got some people hitting us up out of some of these, in the 22 Now groups and stuff like that, which is badass. We definitely want to get their information out there for everybody to hear and see and whatnot. And be able to have these guys come on as random guests too. Not just come on one time and that be it. Have you back every so often. So that way, the information and whatnot can stay fresh in everybody's mind. So, hell yeah, man. Keep rocking, keep working. Let's get this shit on the roll. Last night was record fucking setting last night. Not just for DGN Network. I'm talking about for 2 or 3 networks. That was badass. So, tonight, on the compound, no holds bars. Thank God it's fucking Friday. It's the weekend. It's gonna get down tonight. I know I got a bottle of Jameson sitting right here behind me. It's gonna go down. All right, so this was the 3% Morning Show. We're gonna leave out with a song this morning. Ron C, pick the song, baby. We're going to leave out with a song of the chat room's choice this morning. And just give them a second to tap something in there. Hope everybody has a great day today. Start your weekend off right with a bang. Something great, positive. Something, hey, run this weekend into the positive, man. Keep it going. And your weekends and your days will be great. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, man, live up to it and freaking do it. it doesn't matter what it is. If you tell somebody you're gonna do something, man, fucking do it, dude. You know, because you never know how much other people have involved with what's going on with anything that anybody does. You know, just be careful. You know, if you tell somebody that you're gonna do something, you know, do it. I've seen that a lot over the last couple of weeks, and that's something, you know, that's just, you know, rock and roll all night by Kiss. We're gonna play some Kiss. Oh shit! All right, Big Ron C. We're gonna play some rock and roll by Kiss, guys. All right, so everybody, thank you for joining the Dangerous Grounds Network. This is the 3% Morning Show. I am your host, Big Freaking Country. As always, Ron C, man, thank you for being in the chat group with me there, baby, hanging out with me all morning long. This is going to be Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss, and then we're going to pop out of here. We will see y'all tonight on the compound. No holds barred.
There are no borders, there are no prime ministers, there are no presidents. There's only one nation, that's Kiss Nation. There's only one rock and roll national anthem. Rock and roll all night, party every day. Yeah, yeah. You show us everything you got. You keep on dancing. Drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. And you say you wanna go for a spin. The party's up and coming, let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I want you to clap your hands, clap your hands. You wanna rock and roll like that. Party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night. You party every day. Yeah. You keep on saying you've been on for a while. You live your fancy, I like your style. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. And you show us everything you got. Baby, baby, it's quite enough. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I want you to sing, sing. I wanna rock and roll all night. Party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night. Party every day. Wanna rock and roll all night. I can't hear you. Party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night. Come on. Yeah, party every day. People around the world, I want you to sing with us. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night. Come on, come on, and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll.
some rock and roll all night long by Kiss. This has been the Dangerous Grounds Network, the 3%er Morning Show with your host, Big Country, coming at you loud and clear. Hey, everybody, y'all have a great freaking rest of your day. We're going to jump out of here. We got a couple of meetings this morning. Don't forget to tune in to the Compound. No Holds Bars tonight between 10 and 11 p.m. We'll be throwing out some posts here later about that. But we'll be looking to see y'all tonight on the Nose Hole Bars. Y'all get out there, click it, and share it. Jump down and get those podcasts out and about. Get them passed around. We love y'all. Y'all keep it easy. Be real. We'll see you tonight on the Compound. Country out of here.